Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to see how I made this cute little dude. Do you like elephants? I love them. So let's go and see how I made this. I found this cute little mold on Amazon. It came in a pack of two with another mold with it. This mold looks pretty big, and I think it would take around 6 ounces, 6 to 8 ounces of resin. Let's see how it works. I wanted to use some earthy tones for this elephant, so I decided to use some river pebble rocks that I had. I crushed a few rocks to make them into smaller pieces to fit it inside of the trunk. The trunk was pretty narrow, and I doubted if the bigger rocks would fit in. The smaller ones fit there perfectly. You can see me struggling to keep the mold upright to put the pebbles in, but eventually I succeeded. Just a little note, guys, when you're doing this, make sure you're not poking inside the mold too much. The pebbles or whatever items you're putting in might scratch the mold from inside and can ruin the finish. After the trunk was done, I then went ahead and poured some clear resin into the base so it reaches all of the edges inside and the bubbles could rise up to the top. Here you can see the river pebbles that I used. I got them from a craft store. I don't remember exactly where. I think it was Christmas tree shops. I'm not sure though. I gradually added pebbles on all sides of the elephant so as to cover everything and not keep any empty spaces. I also moved the pebbles around gently with a candy stick. Um, Actually, it looks pretty rough out here because it's a bit sped up, but I was pretty gentle with the rocks because I really like this mold and I didn't want to damage it. I alternated with layers of resin and adding rocks because the rocks was bringing the resin up. Do you guys remember the story of the thirsty crow that we were taught when we were kids? How the crow put the pebbles in and the water rose up so he could drink it? This piece actually reminded me of that because as I kept putting the pebbles in, they were heavier and it kept pushing the resin up. I thought it was going to overflow. I kept repeating the same process of alternating the resin and the pebbles. If it gets boring for you, you can just skip ahead to the part where I demold this piece. But I really enjoyed this process. I filled up the pebbles up to the rim and then I realized that I can't put it over the base because there wasn't much space for the rocks to sit flat, and this was going to be the base of the elephant. So I couldn't put any pebbles on top. So here you can see I'm just taking care of the bubbles with a little lighter. Make sure you don't use a torch, otherwise the mold will be totally ruined and it'll get stuck to your piece. So at the end, I changed my mind a little bit and decided to add a layer of black on the base so it covers up all those pebbles on the bottom and also gives a nice finish to the elephant. By this time, the resin had thickened up quite a bit. I used my stir stick to gently move around that black resin and reach around the edges and give it like a smooth finish on the bottom. When it was all done, I left it aside and let it cure for about 24 hours. This was a quite chunky piece, so I let it full cure for the full 24 hours so it's not soft and bendy while I'm demolding it. As you can see here, I was struggling quite a bit with the mold. The shape is a little difficult to unmold. Maybe next time I might use the soap water solution. It kind of pops it out easily. But the other reason was that my elephant turned out to be pretty heavy because of the pebbles, and that was making it a little more difficult for me to kind of take that elephant out of the mold. But I succeeded finally. Oh my god, look at this. How cute is he? Oh my god, I'm totally in love with this one. You see here the black and white pebbles? They look so pretty. This elephant is actually a very versatile piece. You can use it to hold your makeup, your toothpicks, your pens, or even your candle. Enjoy, guys. I hope you liked this tutorial. Thank you for watching and come back again for the new one.